Hi, my name is Kirk Howard, one of the reference librarians here at Merrillhurst, and in this video I want to show you how to find articles from thousands of journals and other types of information on companies, things that will really help you out with this class and other classes as well here at Merrillhurst. So first we want to go to the library's webpage. To do this, from any Merrillhurst webpage, click on Shown Library, the link right here up at the top where I'm circling. It'll take you to this page. So we want to go to some databases. So right in the middle of the screen, you'll see a tab. I'm circling against this databases. Click on this. And now you'll see a link that says databases by subject. So we're going to click right here, databases by subject. And when you do that, you'll see over on the left, databases by subject. There's a whole list of subjects that we study here at Merrillhurst. And business and management is up towards the top. So we want to click right here. So now we're at a long list of great databases that you might find really helpful. We're just going to go through a couple of them here. But I want you to be aware of these, and you might want to bookmark this page so you can get to it pretty quickly whenever you want to do this kind of stuff. So we're going to look at a couple of others in just a second. But first I want to show you Business Source Complete by EBSCOhost. It's about the third database down under core databases. This is a great database for finding articles from thousands of business-related journals. So I'm going to click on Business Source Complete by EBSCOhost. From off-campus, you'll be asked for your Merrillhurst ID number, that 7-digit number, and your last name. Put those in, and then you'll see a screen just like this. So I'm going to start with a really broad search. Then I'll show you how to narrow it. So I'm going to search, I'm going to, like I said, do a very broad search. I'm going to search for a company, Sears. That's a big company. I know I'm going to get a lot of articles. And to narrow it down, I'm going to type in electronic commerce. And I put this in quotes. That way it'll look for these two words as a phrase. Whenever you have more than one word that you want to search as a phrase, put it in quotes. That way it'll do what we want it to do. So it's going to find a lot of articles, I would think. So it's looking for articles. This search is looking for articles on both of these terms, electronic commerce and Sears. Let's see, and we've got 134. That's quite a few. I want to show you a couple of ways we can limit our search. Over here on the left side, it says publication date, 1984 to 2013. So the oldest article is from 1984. That's pretty old. I'm going to slide this little bar up. I'm going to say from 2009 to 2013. I want the more current 5 years or so. So that gets it down to 34 articles. So now we can look at our search and see what kind of articles we've got. And this fourth one looks kind of interesting. Sears Canada launches e-commerce phone app. That's the title of the article. The title of the journal is Furniture Today. It's from April of 2012. What's neat about this, whenever I click on a article title, I will get an abstract. This is a short abstract because it's a short article. But usually the abstract does a really good job summarizing the article. So I'll know if I want to read it or not. This one is not really what I want. So let's find another one. This first article looks pretty good. Looks like it's an interview with somebody at Sears. It's from, the name of the journal is Twice This Week in Consumer Electronics. That sounds pretty cool. Click on the title. Once again, I get a short summary of the article. This one looks pretty good. So over here on the left where it says PDF full text, if I click on that, I'll get the full article. Pretty great. Over here on the right, I can click on print to print it off, email to email the article to myself. I could click on save and download it. And this is pretty slick. Where it says cite, there's a button that says cite. If I click on this, it'll give me the article citation in different formats, including APA, which is what you guys want. So I could cut and paste this into my paper and have an APA citation. Now this doesn't always do a perfect job. It does make mistakes with some of the specific ways APA wants you to cite their articles. So you'd want to totally proofread this and make sure that everything's right. But other than that, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to go hit the back button. So you can see we got quite a few articles here. When it says HTML full text or PDF full text, that means the article is right there. You can have it right away. Something like this where it says full text at shown library or request item through interlibrary loan. You could click on this button where it says full text at shown library. If we do have it in another database, it'll pop up and tell you. In this case, it says it is not there. So that just means we don't have immediate access to this article. But we can still get it for you. What you would do, you would click over here, request item through interlibrary loan. Just click on this. It's a very short form to fill out, your name, your Merrillhurst ID number, and your email, and click submit. And usually within a couple of days, we would have the article. We would email it to you. It's free. You can do whatever you want to with it. If it's not what you want, just delete it. If it's useful to you, that's great. So you can see there's a lot of ways to find art. You can find a lot of articles this way. I want to show you one more neat thing for company information. I'm going to take out electronic commerce, and I'm going to type in SWOT. That's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, I believe. And this is great because this database for larger companies, it has a lot of these SWOT analyses. Looks like the most recent one here is just a couple of months ago, December 2012. These are really good for finding additional information about your company. When I click on the PDF, I'll get, usually it's about 10 pages or so, and it goes into some pretty good detail about how the company is doing right now. So I want you to remember that. Just type in the name of the company and like Sears, and then type in SWOT and see if there is a SWOT analysis for you to look at. So this is a quick look at Business Source Complete. Like I said, it finds a lot of articles and some other neat stuff too for your research. Next, I'm going to show you a couple of other databases that might help you out a whole lot. Okay, for our next database, I want to show you for company information. And this is a pretty cool one. So I'm going to go back to our list of business databases just to show you once again, how we get there. Click on databases right in the middle of the library webpage. Click on databases by subject. Click on business and management over on the left. And remember, this is the list of our business databases. There's the Business Source Complete database that we just looked at. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a link that says Portland Business Journal. This is great for local companies, and I'll show you not just Portland. I'll show you in just a second. When it comes up, you might have to sign in once again with your name and your student ID number. This is great because it looks at the Portland Business Journal, which is a local business newspaper. This will have a lot of local company information that might not be in the other databases. And what's neat about this is right here where it says select another publication, these newspapers come out all over the country in several cities. So you can see a list of all the different cities available here. So over here on the left, I could search for any local company, any company that might be in any of those cities. I'm going to type, I'm going to search for the Columbia Sportswear, which is a local company, just to see what comes up, and we'll do the search. And there's going to be a lot of, quite a few articles on since they're a pretty big local company. Looks like there are 854 articles. They come up in chronological order, and looks like they had a pretty big day the last couple of days. Here's an article from today's issue, and there's a big article here about them making a bunch of money. Click on the title, and there you go. It's all right there. So this is great. It's going to have, like I said, this is a great resource for not just the bigger companies like Columbia Sportswear. but maybe other smaller local companies as well. And also, like I said, it doesn't have to be in Portland. It can be companies in those other cities as well. So this is a really good source. Once again, when you get on the on the business databases page, it's about partway down on the page. Portland, where'd it go? Sorry, Portland Business Journal. There it is, and it should get you a lot of great stuff. Okay, and the last database I want to show you for company information is called Mergent Online. I'm back in our business and management databases page where we found our previous two databases. I'm going to scroll down. There's Business Source Complete by EBSCOhost. And if I keep on going down, I'll see Portland Business Journal, which we just looked at. And if I scroll down a little bit more, under company information databases, and there are other databases on here too, feel free to look at any of these others. I want to show you Mergent Online, Global Business and Financial Information is the subtitle. And once again, you might have to sign in to get in here. And this is great. This looks at a lot of large and smaller companies. I'll show you what kind of information we can get. So once again, I'm going to type in Columbia Sportswear. And let's see what we come up with. So there it is. I click on the title. And this is really neat. They give some really good information here. Basic pricing, how they've done in the last week. You can change this to the last 6 months, whatever. And up at the top here, there are a lot of tabs. You can look at the executives. Where it has the different executives, how much they make, and some information about each one. Pretty cool stuff. Ownership, company financials, really breaks it down. A lot of great stuff. A lot of reports here. All the different reports you have to file. News from different sources. Competitors. Who are the competitors for Columbia Sportswear? So this is great for industry information. So you can play with this, get a lot of great information out of this. I want to show you one more neat thing. Report Builder. Click on this tab. And over here you can pick a couple of the different things you want to send over to your report. I don't even know what a lot of these things mean, but I'm going to make it look really sharp in just a second. I'm going to just pick a couple of these, put them over here on my right side, and then I'm going to say I want the report as an HTML document and say create the report, and it creates this really neat report for me with lots of great information that will make a lot of sense to you guys. Really slick. So this is Mergent Online. Get in there and look at it. Play around with it. It's got a lot of great information for you. I've shown you three basic databases. I'm going to go back to our list of databases, business and management databases. There's a lot of other stuff here, so get in there and play with it. Let us know if you have any questions. You can contact us at 503-699-6261 or reference@merrillhurst.edu. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Please come by and see us if you're on campus, and please let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.